A digital nomad visa, or in some cases a temporary residency permit, allows a visitor a right to stay in a country and work remotely via a computer/laptop to a foreign-based employer or business. These visas typically have a duration of 12 months and can be extended for 1 or more years depending on the country issuing the visa. These digital nomad visas are not for everyone. There will still be a large contingent of digital nomads on tourist visas because it is more cost-effective or because they do not need a long-term visa. On a continent-by-continent basis, I will list the countries that have a digital nomad visa in place. This is a special visa or temporary residency permit that allows you to work remotely for a foreign employer or foreign incorporated business. In some countries, the concept is so new that authorities have no idea how to deal with it yet, or the process is very bureaucratic. Number 16, Albania. Albania has since the start of the summer approved a law to make it easier to get digital nomads and pensioners to get a residency permit. The process has been streamlined where only one permit is sufficient instead of the 2 that were required in the past. The Albania Digital Nomad Visa is for 1 year and can be extended for an additional year and after that for 5 years. If you do the full 7 years, you can apply for permanent residency. Number 15, Latvia. Latvia has decided to follow in the footsteps of its northern neighbor Estonia by creating the Latvia Digital Nomad Visa. The visa is valid for 1 year with an option to renew it for another year. This visa is only available to foreign nationals that are working for an employer or business that is registered in an OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, country. Number 14, Cyprus. With Malta and Greece having digital nomad visas, it was expected that Cyprus would follow quickly. It gives UK citizens, as well as other non-EU citizens, the right to stay and work remotely on the island for 12 months. This visa can be extended for another 24 additional months. Applicants will need a police clearance certificate from their country of residence and private medical insurance. This program was limited to 100, but this has now been increased to 500 temporary residency permits. Number 13, Hungary. The Hungary Digital Nomad Visa, called White Card, was launched in November 2021. It is one of the easier digital nomad visas with an income requirement of only €2,000 per month. This is an individual residency permit and it does not allow for couples or families to be joined. The primary target for this visa is singles under 40. You can now enjoy and work remotely in beautiful Budapest, a country that has one of the fastest internet speeds in Europe. Number 12, Romania. Romania is the country with the EU's fastest fixed broadband internet speeds. Romania has approved the Digital Nomad Visa on the 21st of December 2021. This will be a 12-month visa that can be renewed for another 12 months. Initially, it was thought this visa would have low income requirements of €1,100 per month. This now seems to have been multiplied to 3 times this amount at €3,300 per month. Romania will have a harder time attracting digital nomads, with Croatia, a popular destination, having monthly income requirements of only €2,232. Number 11, Greece. Greece has it all, from culture to food, to sun-kissed beaches and plenty of islands. It also has decent internet speeds and in Europe enjoys a low cost of living. Greece has 2 programs in place to attract digital nomads. The first program is an income tax reduction of 50% for a period of 7 years to certain nationalities moving or returning to Greece and committing to staying for a minimum period of 2 years. The second program, which became official at the start of October 2021, is the Greece Digital Nomad Visa for non-EU/EA citizens. This allows you to stay and do remote work in Greece for a foreign employer or your own foreign registered company. The period is initially for 1 year but can be extended twice to 3 years in total. Number 10, Malta. The tiny European island nation of Malta has a digital nomad visa called the Nomad Residency Permit. This program is targeted at non-EU remote workers and has a length of 1 year which can be renewed. Malta boasts a nationwide 5G network and English as one of the official languages. It also has over 300 days of sunshine a year. Number 9, Spain. Spain currently has the non-lucrative visa, which is a visa where you are technically not allowed to work. It is more for people that are self-sufficient or retired. Besides this, Spain is working on a digital nomad visas. A draft bill has been introduced called the Startups Law. Under the proposed law, which will go live in January 2023, remote workers can get a visa that allows them to stay and work for 12 months. This can be extended for a total of an extra 48 months. There would be a 15% tax for the first €600,000 earned. We keep you up to date with the developments. Spain's low cost, beaches, mountains and vibrant cities like Barcelona, Madrid and Valencia make it a favorite for location-independent people. The tech scene in Barcelona is growing rapidly. Number 8. Portugal. Portugal has the D7 visa, which works well for digital nomads and is valid for 1 year, but you can renew this for up to 5 years. After 5 years you have the option to go for permanent residency. You can enjoy living and working in Lisbon, Porto, the stunning beaches of the Algarve, and the islands of Madeira and the Azores. Portugal on October 30, 2022 launched a Digital Nomad Visa. This one comes with less paperwork than the D7 visa but will not give you a pathway to permanent residency. Number 7. Norway. Norway is a stunning country and a wealthy one thanks to its oil and massive sovereign wealth fund. It is a progressive nation and they have created an opportunity for digital nomad and remote workers with the 2-year independent contractor visa. You have to have deep pockets though, as Norway is an expensive place to live. Number 6. Germany. The freelance visa of Germany is called Aufenthaltserlaubnis für selbstständige Tätigkeit. It is basically a residency permit for foreign freelancers and self-employed people to live in Germany for a period of up to 3 years. You have to deal with German bureaucracy as it takes up to 4 months to get approval. Number 5. Iceland. Iceland has a long-term visa for remote workers. It is only valid for 6 months, and if you applied while staying in the Schengen area it is only valid for 90 days. This is a country of stunning landscapes and you will never get bored here no matter what time of the year. It is one of the most expensive places when it comes to the cost of living though, and you have to show a very healthy monthly income to apply. So this is not for everyone though. Number 4. Estonia. Estonia was revolutionary when it created its e-residency program, which helps foreign entrepreneurs run their EU-based businesses more streamlined and with digital signatures. In June 2020, Estonia created a 1-year digital nomad and freelancer visa that allows you to stay in the country and work remotely. It was the first country in the world to have an official digital nomad visa. Number 3. Czechia. Czechia's capital city Prague is a favorite among digital nomads. Czechia has had a freelancer visa for a while and it is called the Živno. It is unfortunately pretty complicated as you need to have a trade license for one of the trades listed here. It allows you to work for 1 year and it can be extended. The limited list of trades makes this a harder visa to get in Europe. Number 2. Croatia. The Croatian digital nomad visa got a lot of press in 2021 and all the processes, forms and legislation have been worked out. It gives you a low-cost option to stay and work remotely in Europe. It is technically not a visa but more a temporary residency permit. You can apply when in Croatia, but also at Croatian consulates and embassies. We have written a very detailed article about what is involved and who can apply. All the answers to the Croatia digital nomad visa/temporary stay requirements. This is your time to explore this diverse nation with interesting cities, a stunning coastline, and many islands. Number 1. Georgia. Georgia does not have a digital nomad visa per se, but they do allow you to work remotely whilst staying in the country. You have to prove that you make $2,000 a month or have a bank statement showing $24,000. If you work for more than 183 days you will become a tax resident and the income tax is a medium 20%. However, Georgia has an excellent individual entrepreneur scheme, which taxes only 1% on your business turnover up to about $155,000. I think this scheme, for which you have to register, works perfectly for digital nomads and freelancers. Georgia is one of the most attractive digital nomad visas on the market today. It's easy and fast and does not require visa runs, plus the cost of living is as low if not lower than some other digital nomad favorites. If you look at the cost of living index on Numbeo, Georgia ranks 91 out of 137 countries. You can find more detailed information on the ministerial pages of the countries on this subject. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content.